Hi, so what we're going to do is look at how to set up Google Meet through Google Classroom. So go to your class. Now there's a couple of ways you can generate your Meet link. Okay, I'm going to go into classwork here and I'm going to click on the Meet tab, this little Meet button here. That will then generate the Meet link and I can turn it on and off, make it visible to students. I can also copy that link if I want to and put it in as an assignment maybe, and I can press save. Like I said, there's a couple of different ways you can do this. If you click on stream, you'll find that the Meet link is now up here in the top heading because we've turned it on. Or if you go into the settings, the cog up at the top, and you scroll down, you'll find this Meet link here. And again, this is another place you can turn it on and off. Now this code here is the individual code for this class. It will be the same code for the class, so they can use that link to join every class, online class with this class. If you need to reset it, you can do the drop down to reset it, or again, you can copy that if you wish. You could then copy that code and put it into an assignment if you wished. Okay, so I've attached the lesson, I've put it in multiple places, the link's there, the link's there. I can set the date for when that is due in, so I want it on the date so it comes up for them. And I can assign that so it comes up as their things to do for that day. So the link would be there. They can also access it in lots of different ways, again through the other links that I'll show you in just a second. So from the student's side, you can see now that the student on the right hand side has joined the class, that the Meet link is available at the top. They can also see the Meet at the top here, or you can have this live assignment that we've put in. If they click on the Meet link, it will take them into the meeting at any time. So you need to turn that on and off as necessary, okay? Otherwise they can start a meeting from their side. Now this setting has been changed so that they shouldn't be able to start a meeting without you, but for safety you need to turn it on and off. So when you're in your classroom, so on the right hand side is the teacher, on the left hand side is the student. Okay, so when in your classroom and you're ready to do your lesson, you can just click on the top button here as the teacher on this side, the left hand side here is the teacher side. So the teacher can start the meeting. So the code that's been generated is a unique code. It's called the nickname code for the class, and it's the same code every time that they want to join that lesson. So you get a couple of notifications here that to use the microphone and use your camera, so I would allow both of them. Also I would allow the notifications, and this just makes sure that any students that join your class, you get like that notification. So here I can turn off and on my camera and mute myself as needed. It's a nice little feature here to blur my background. So you can see my background is now blurred on this screen. And I've got two options here. So I can join now, which will join the video lesson, or I can just present. This doesn't allow you to have any video content, so no recording of me, no seeing me at all. So I'm just going to click join now. Okay, so when joining a meeting, there's a couple of little things that you might want to set up. And you need to be the first person to join. The teacher must be the first person to join. Okay, so once you're ready, click join now. And when you are the teacher, you will get this shield here down in the bottom right. And this shield is where your settings to keep it safe are. So each time you join, you need to turn off the quick access, share the screen, and send chat messages. So turn everything off. So this means that only students who have been invited can attend, and they must be part of the organisation, and they will notify when they join. This here will stop students sharing their screen, and this here will only allow the teacher to send messages to students. Okay, so you must click on this and turn these off. You must be the first person in the meeting and the last person to leave. So that means that you may need to remove students from the meeting. You can use the chat function, but it's turned off for other students can't send messages. You can only send messages yourself to all students. It's not an individual messaging system. Additionally, you can click on these 3 buttons here on the right hand side, and you can go to settings and you can reduce your video quality, which could be important for bandwidth. Okay, and again, the host controls are in here, so make sure they are all turned off every time you start a meeting. Another setting that's useful is the 3 dots on the right, which you can then use to record a meeting. So once you've set up the Meet, so on the left hand side I've got the student Meet all set up as the teacher. On the right hand side I am the student. So once you set up the Meet, the students can go to the assignment, they can follow the link to complete the assignment, to join the lesson. So that when they join, they'll get the options of how to set up their camera. So for this sake, I am going to mute myself on both screens. I think I'll turn off the camera because I don't think we need 3 versions of me, and join the meeting. So once they've joined the meeting, you can alter the view of the camera, and the student will be able to see what you're presenting. So you can also go to present now and share your screen. So you might want to share just a window or tab, something to the students. So I'm just going to share a tab, and I'm going to just share the classroom that we are looking at. So the student will see the shared tab, so it goes onto the student side. And you can see both the video and the presentation. So you can share what you're presenting on the board with the students, and they could still see you if you so wish. When you're finished with the lesson, I'd recommend that you just turn off that link. So just going into settings and turning off the visible students link. So once you've turned it off on the settings on the teacher's side, make sure you press save, then the code is no longer visible for the student in the banner or in the classwork. There's no way for them to access the classroom. So it's still here on this side because this is the teacher side again. The code's here, but you can see this little bit here that shows it's not visible. So when I want to do the lesson again, I would just go down, turn the visible students on and press save, and again it will be visible to the students. And that's it. And when you finish with the lesson, you just turn it off, but you must be the first person and the last person, first person in and last person out. First person in, last person out.